Hey everyone, it's Bob Perkins with AISP's Inside Sales Studio, bringing you another Monday Morning Sales Minute. I'm here with Joe Venuti. Joe, how are you?
I'm doing great, Bob. How are you?
I'm doing really good. Joe is the Senior Director of Inside Sales at Sendoso, and you might be able to tell he's in Arizona. In fact, is that Camelback behind you, Joe?
It is. We just moved into our new space earlier this week, so still under construction, but loving the view.
Well, look, I'm not going to keep you too long because I know it's like 105 degrees there. I'm in
It is.
Arizona too,
Yeah.
but inside my studio where it's air conditioned. Okay, Joe, listen, here's the topic today. We've had a lot of member companies that say, hey, they're not getting ROI from their SDR BDR teams. In fact, some are questioning, how big they should grow the team, or even if they made the right decision in the beginning. So you're going to talk about some quick tips on high performing SDR BDR teams. So all yours.
Yeah, for sure. I think the biggest success points that I found is landing on the right ratios. For us, we operated a 3-to-2 ratio, SDR to AE. We also have the SDRs work in specific campaigns, meaning we'll identify the target markets they should be addressing. Therefore, it's not just them scouring the earth and anything they can find on LinkedIn. We're handing them the book of business. I find that in some areas we'll do, like when we do geographic based, the SDRs own way too many accounts and they don't necessarily understand what the ICP is. And we're funneling a lot of opportunities and demos over to account executives that may not be the best fit. So I found having leadership source the book of business for them, do it account-based more than geographic-based, and then we know that they're focusing their time and energy on the right accounts.
Is part of the defining the territory, defining the market, do you also give them clean data, or how does that happen so that they know they're calling the right person?
Yeah, so we do our best. Data, I think, is a struggle every inside sales team will have for forever. But we have a couple different outlets. We use some teams that help cleanse our data. Before we roll out a campaign or give an SDR a book of business, we do some work on the back end to enrich those accounts. But we do also expect them to do some prospecting and do some data checking. One other unique thing that I recently did is we brought on one employee to kind of support the SDR team, and her role is just to enrich data and deal with emails and things like that.
That's a fantastic tip, because so often the reps are, if they, bad or incorrect or incomplete data is going to kill their efficiency. So these are great tips. Just talk one last second here on the ratio. You mentioned, is that manager to rep? What part of the ratio?
So the ratio of 3-to-2 is account executives to SDRs. So
got it.
SDRs for every 2 account executives. I think like SDR managers, here we have the SDR managers managing about 8 each. I think 10's okay. Once you get to 12, it's probably too much.
Yeah, good. All right, look, these are really good tips. I love the last one you mentioned. You hired someone specifically to make their job more efficient by helping with the data. Those are great tips. Look, the other thing is, I know you have multi-channel outreach. You do, of course, you do phone and you do email, but you also do direct mail. Next week, we're going to have you back. You're going to talk about how direct mail is making a comeback, right?
Yeah, absolutely. That's Sendoso's bread and butter. So we see the rest of it and can't wait to chat.
All right. We'll see you next week, everyone. Thanks a lot for listening. Joe, thanks for coming on the Inside Sales Studio. Until next Monday, good selling, everyone. Bye-bye.